So, Southampton won, Chelsea won. Um, so it was an evenly matched game. I think in the end, I think Southampton they played very well. They did well defensively. Their centre back that they brought in was very good, and Gineppo in midfield he was very good as well. And thought Minamino he obviously scored the goal and he was very good as well. And thought Chelsea, like, Mount was their best player and the rest of them were in second gear, really. I don't, I think they didn't really play to their strengths enough. And in the first half, when uh, we had all the ball, like, that was our chance to actually score and probably win the game. But we didn't take it, and then Southampton went off and scored their goal. And we ultimately lost 2 points today. But at least Chelsea didn't lose, which is the good thing. So on to the lineups. For Southampton, you have McCarthy in goals, Bednarak, Vestergaard, and Salusu in defence. Gineppo, Ward-Prowse, Romeo, Bertrand in midfield, and the two like cams are Nathan Redmond and Minamino, and up front was Danny Ings. For Chelsea, you have Mendy, Aspilicueta, Zuma, and Ruger in defence. Two in midfield were Kante and Kovacic. Wing backs were Alonso and Reece James. Two behind. The striker were Warner and Tammy. I mean, not Tammy. Mount. And Tammy was up front. So the goals. Southampton scored first in the first half. So it was like they Redmond picked up the ball and Alonso putting pressure on him made him go back, but he did a quick 1-2 with Ward Prowse and made the space, and Minamino saw a gap and he ran through it, and Redmond passed the ball, and when Minamino was 1-on-1, he did a dummy the first time to because Aspilicueta was sliding in, he kind of dummied him, and then he dummied Mendy again, and it was actually a very well taken goal. I, I knew it at the start that the difference, because we're kind of playing the same way we did against Sheffield. I was like, the difference between Sheffield and Southampton was the quality that Southampton have up front, and we didn't really realize that until they scored, which is not a good thing. And Chelsea's goal, so they in the first 10 minutes of the first half, Chelsea were all over Southampton, piling the pressure on, and it was after a corner, and Mount got the ball in the box and flicked the ball away before Danny Ings could get the ball, and he just like tackled him, and it was a penalty. It was a nailed on pen. Like, no one was getting it. It wasn't like it was clear. It was clear that it was a penalty anyway, and Mount lofted that away very nicely. But like, overall, Southampton probably were the better team in the end because of how they worked defensively and that they took their chance. And Chelsea, they weren't at the races really today. They probably thought this was 3 points before they even won the game, which wasn't. So that puts Chelsea 2 points clear of fifth place. West Ham, who are playing Tottenham, so, and then Liverpool, who could win today, could go ahead of us, so we could be in sixth by the end of the day, which is not good. But that's what happens when you don't take your chances. And then the next fixture we have Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, which that's going to be a very tough game. And if we play like we did today, we're not going to win that game. We're be lucky to draw that game, because Atletico Madrid, they're top of the Liga, like they've João Felix and Suarez up front, and the way we didn't defend well today, we didn't defend at all well, and maybe if we have Thiago Silva back, but I don't know. Uh, it's gonna be a tough game. Um, yeah, like it was a very frustrating game to watch from a Chelsea fan's perspective, but Southampton, they were brilliant, and Chelsea just weren't quite there today. So.